And Van was like, please talk, Caitlyn, please. And they had to go to this woman to talk. And she was like, well, I'm just very upset. I'm just very upset at this assertion, to compare the leader of this country to Adolf Hitler. How dare she do that? I am a citizen of America.
When you get on set, are you like, because stuff that I seen when you trended is when you would kind of gather somebody, you would put him in check.
Like what?
The Caitlyn thing.
Oh, okay. Even that was so blank. That was so benign.
And
my gathering of her was a soft gather.
I guess because maybe people felt that transgenders couldn't maybe.
No, that was a turning point in my whole career. That was the only time I've ever done something where I never got any negative commentary from anyone. Literally. I have never gotten any negative commentary related to that.
Why did you feel the need to speak up at that moment?
I was brought there to speak up.
Oh,
I was brought there to that dinner because they were like, we don't want this to be a display of just people being polite to each other. We want it to actually have impact. What happened right before that moment, in that Caitlyn Jenner moment, we were at this dinner that Katy Perry was having as a part of a series of promotions for her album Witness. Mm-hmm. And she had a number of people at this dinner. It was me, Derek Blacksburg, Van Jones, Sally Cohn, who was she was a personality on CNN, or a pundit on MSNBC, Margaret Cho, comedian Margaret Cho, mm-hmm. Katy Perry. There was a DJ there. His name eludes me right now. I apologize. Anna Navarro, who's on The View, mm-hmm. and then there was Caitlyn Jenner. And there was a lot of conversation that was being had around like voting and, where are we going as a country? And, everyone deserves a voice. Mm-hmm. Everyone deserves a voice. And I was like, well, I feel like the people who voted Trump into office, I'm not interested in their voice anymore, because actions speak louder than words, and their actions put in power somebody who very clearly made it absolutely abundantly clear that they don't care about my life. They don't care about black people. They don't care about immigrants. Mm-hmm. They don't care about the working class. Like, they've made all of these things abundantly clear, and you chose to put them in office. So you have used your voice. And I'm not curious about what you have to say anymore. Mm-hmm. And they were like, oh my God. And I said, we're watching the rise of a fascist. This is pre-Hitler right here. Mm-hmm. This whole going to rallies and rallying folks around, harming other people and singling people out and scapegoating. I learned about this in Miss Lewis's 7th grade class at Southwest Middle School when we talked about the Holocaust and the rise of the Third Reich. I saw this. Mm-hmm. And they were just, how dare you compare him to Hitler? How dare you? And then Caitlyn Jenner was just beside herself. And Van was like, please talk, Caitlyn, please. And they had to go to this woman to talk. And she was like, well, I'm just very upset. I'm just very upset at this assertion, to compare the leader of this country to Adolf Hitler. How dare she do that? I am a citizen of America. I am a citizen of America in this country, and this country, and this country. And that's when I chimed in. And I had to really gather the strength of the ancestors to not flip the whole fucking table over.
It came across your mind?
I wanted to just bounce because this is beneath me.
Yeah.
This is dumb. But I knew why I was there, and I understood the assignment. And so I dug my nails into my hand and deep breathed, and I purposely wore a light pink and lace dress so that my messaging would not be disrupted by my dashiki. And because I already knew, you already know. Mm-hmm. And I told her what I thought. And it's wild because that clip, you can't find the whole thing anywhere. But someone had ripped that 2-minute clip and it just took off, and it changed my life. Because that was the day that the people who get it saw, oh, she's someone who doesn't let politeness get in the way of progress. She's going to say what needs to be said in any room.
No matter who.
And I appreciate being trusted with that, because that's what it is. And, for people to not think that Donald Trump could by any means become another Hitler, these are people who haven't studied history and who don't understand that evil men are abundant. Like that. Christopher Columbus single-handedly changed the way that indigenous people were dealt with when they were greeted by settlers, because it was convenient for him to make up lies about the Caribs and say that they are savages who are killing people.
Yeah.
But do you understand that before that, they were like, it was mandated that any explorers that were meeting indigenous people needed to treat them with respect.
I would assume that was the code.
And then he got there and was like, actually, nah, like they're man-eaters, they're cannibals. He made up the word cannibals, apparently.
Gotcha.
And so that one person changed the course of entire peoples being murdered. So we can't rest on our laurels. We've already seen a history of these type of people existing. And there's no reason to believe that just because we have fine-tuned iPhone technology and, you know, that we've gone to the moon, that that's not still happening. It's still happening. There are still evil men, evil people, not just men, evil people that are growing in strength every day. And we have to be hypervigilant.